What is up, you beautiful people? In this particular podcast, we'll be interviewing one of our special guests. His name is Hitesh Chitralia, and Hitesh is a corporate trainer in digital marketing specifically, and he has trained over 73,000 students and entrepreneurs and employees over 14 different countries. Not just that, with us, he has closed a lot of corporate deals over 2 lakhs, but that's not his main achievement. Rather, I would say his main achievements are his portfolio, the kind of work that he has done with Accenture, Capgemini, Intuit, Volkswagen, and he has also received many awards. One of them being like Award of Excellence in Social Media by Aman Gupta himself, right? So in this particular podcast, we'll deep dive into his brain and understand what made him where he is, and what was the challenges that he went through, and what sort of mindset changes that he went through, and finally we'll talk about what exact marketing mechanism helped Hitesh, right? So without any further ado, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
Fantastic, Hitesh. Hitesh ji, why don't you start with a small introduction, like how did you start and how you came here? I want to know your story first.
Okay, so I'm a corporate trainer for digital marketing and overall 25 years of experience. Previously, I was working with a US-based healthcare IT company where I was handling e-commerce and operations. Then later on, I started to get a lot of training roles, and then I started a passion into training.
Hmm.
So then, initially on weekends, since it's a US-based company, we had weekends off. So I started freelancing during weekends. And then I thought that, okay, once it matches my corporate salary, I'll switch my passion to my passion. So, yes,
You said
then,
just
yeah.
sorry. So when you said you're doing freelancing along with the job during the weekends, okay?
Yes, I mean Saturday, Sundays, doing freelance training. I registered myself on various portals and started to get trainings. And yes, over a period of around 2.5 to 3 years, it started to match my corporate salary. And then I thought that okay, if doing just 2 days, it can match my corporate salary. Then if I do this thing full time, then yes, I think we can do miracles. So then yes. I gave my papers and then I switched completely into training. And then the journey started with trainings and initially started training individual students. Then did some tie-ups with various computer institutes and digital marketing institutes. And then later on, I started to get corporate trainings and then various colleges, universities. I have trained, the recent trainings were with the University of Chitkara, Chandigarh, then University of California, University of Florida. So, like this, I started to gain very good clients, and yes, I mean, then I'm over here. So, with now being 14 years into corporate training for digital marketing. And
Fantastic.
apart from this, one of the award which you can see in the background. I've received 29 national quiz awards from Government of India,
Oh,
and myself and my organization Helpopedia EduTech is certified by Central Vigilance Commission for ethical work practices in work area.
hmm.
So yes, that's where I am today.
Crazy. And when did you start? I didn't think you mentioned the year of your journey, right?
Yeah, initially I started my journey, say in 1999. So, I
Digital
mean,
marketing itself?
no, 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 no. Say my background is B mechanical. So I started with mechanical, but actually, say, I mean, it was a family business. So I did mechanical engineering, but I wanted to go into IT. But I had to honor my dad's decision. So I went into mechanical, but after graduation, business was no longer available. So then I was on my own. So then I tried to struggle into mechanical work for 2 to 3 years, which I am not considering as a part of my career. But yeah, I mean, they were struggling period. After that, I told my dad that I'll take a 6 months break and I'll switch back to IT. So I mean, my dad was shocked. He said that I mean, how come say 4 to 5 years of engineering you can switch it into in 6 months? So I just said that okay, whatever is important I'll learn and whatever is required for surviving, that's all. And then gradually the learning process will continue. So that's how I shifted to IT, and then I joined an IT company, and I worked there, and then started getting various projects and international clients, and then yes, then I switched to this company, US based healthcare IT company, which I'm talking about, where I used to get a lot of training roles. So yeah, I mean,
When
this
was
is
this
how.
though? Like, when did you shift to marketing specifically?
Specifically marketing, that was in say 2006. It was just a start. From 2008 2009 I started the trainings.
Hmm. Oh wow, that means like your experience is more than some people who would be watching these videos, more than the age
Right.
of some people. That's fantastic. And
Right.
I remember you speaking like you conveying that you started working with students. So how did you make that switch from teaching students to corporate full time completely?
I started to understand that if I wanted to shift to corporates, I mean, I know that being an individual, I cannot directly enter into any corporates. So there was a procedure which we had to follow. We have to register with vendors, say, who have lots of corporates, and those vendors will have lots of corporate trainers. So whenever there is any requirement for the related topics, they will shoot us a mail. They'll also give us a call. So like this, I registered with various vendors across India. So today I'm registered with more than 43 vendors across India, for which I get various training requirements. And yes, this is how I entered into the corporate. And then through various institutes, I say digital marketing institutes, I entered into colleges. Some of the colleges I directly approached and I got the training. So yes, I mean everything has a process to be followed.
Exactly, exactly. So if I have to dig deep into your experience because you have been here for so long,
Hmm.
in this whole journey, if you could, think of some 3 to 4 key moments that were like really pivotal for you, and what was going on in your mind, because a lot of the people who will be watching this, they'll be on this fence. They'd probably be wanting to start a coaching career like you, and they would have this mindset, ki, "Yaar, whether this is the right thing or not." And I want to understand that particular part. So if you could enlighten on some of such
Yes,
things for yourself.
sure. So the first key moment was when I actually decided to switch from a corporate job to a training profession, wherein I was switching to my passion. So I mean, previously, of course, I wanted to work with an IT company. I was already working in IT company handling e-commerce and operations. But then, say because of all these training roles, this started. Say to get my passion and say I mean it was a big experience wherein say I thought that yes, this is something which I was actually looking for. So, I mean, like that, getting a kick out of it. So that was the thing, that was a thing which I got. And yes, I started the training. So that was the first moment which I felt that yes, this is a wow moment. And then later on getting the first corporate client wherein it was just 1 day training from morning till evening, and I really made a good amount over there. And yes, that was the second moment. And then entering into a corporate, that was something really awesome. And then entering into the colleges, so I mean that was something like okay, I've been to colleges for so many years, and now I would be teaching in college. I mean that was something, a dream, that okay, fine, I want to teach into business schools and colleges, and then I did not expect that I would be teaching in universities as well. So yes,
That would
today
be
I'm
to speak
teaching
into the
various,
screen.
yeah, I mean universities as well. So yes, ongoing projects and say various upcoming projects as well. So yes, I mean these are some of the moments. So I mean I really feel that if you follow the passion, then yes, you can achieve it. And for me, it really worked.
Fantastic. So you see, whenever I talk to entrepreneurs, when they talk about their key pivotal moments usually, right? None of these pivotal moments come easily to anyone. I have never seen
Absolutely.
anyone, right? I'm pretty
Absolutely.
sure you would have gone through some hardships, especially during these periods of transition, be it leaving a job, be it getting into corporate, be it getting into universities. Can you shed lights on that? Like, what are the challenges that you faced and how did you overcome all of these?
See, during those days when I'm talking about 2006, 2008, during those times, we did not have all these resources and the ample amount of websites where I can list myself and get easy trainings like what we can do today. Today, there are various websites available, say, especially if I talk about LinkedIn, I mean, say 80% of my businesses come from LinkedIn. But in those days, say, I mean, apart from LinkedIn, I mean, there were no other things. So getting to those things were like, say, it was a bit difficult. Getting the first client, getting the first training, that was the one of the, I mean, it was a very big struggle when I first decided that yes, I should go for training, and then in training, what training I should take. So that all things were, I mean, a struggling part. And then getting through the proper channels. I mean, in those days, we did not have the proper channels, like I'm talking about the websites and the things, mobile apps, and all those things were not easily accessible. I mean, it was just booming at that time. Hardly, if I say, Android and iOS were launched in 2007, and their App Store and Play Store were launched in 2008. So after the actual launch of the mobile phones, the App Store and Play Store came 1 year later. So I mean that was the time. I mean I cannot even expect the various apps and all those things. I mean it was say completely new. I mean like traditional marketing. So yes, uh, during those days, used to do a lot of traditional marketing like giving ads in newspapers, classified ads, and all those kind of things, then distributing pamphlets and brochures, all those things, then getting into various seminars and conferences. So like there were various meetings being held in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai. So I mean that was a trend at that time, that meeting people and having seminars and all those kind of things, that was a trend during those times. So I mean today it's very common when we talk about a Zoom meeting or any meeting that we are talking about. But during those days it was really good, and that's how I managed to meet a lot of people during those days. Traveling was one of the biggest struggle, because traveling in Mumbai is like going from one end till another. It will take around 2.5 to 3 hours just for traveling within Mumbai. So that was one of the challenge during those times. And I mean, getting the right kind of companies, whether they'll pay, they'll not pay, not sure about all those things. I mean, there were lots of fears
Lot of risk.
and lots of things. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I mean, this is how, I mean, that lack of technology was the major struggle during those days, I would say, comparing today's. I mean, reaching 10 clients today in it's very easy. I can reach 10 clients in 10 minutes. But in those days, reaching one client in 1 month was a bit difficult.
How did you deal with that uncertainty of that period of uncertainty? कि यार होगा deal close नहीं होगा, what will happen next? because the flow of leads was also less. Nowadays, what you just
Yes.
run ads, you get a lot.
Yeah.
Just
Right. Yes, but say there were some of the say websites through which I managed to get the leads, and I managed to, because like I said that I was meeting a lot of people during those times. Say like in those days, going door to door was the trend,
mm,
wherein you go to lots of companies, talk to them. Today it's just you just shoot an email, or you just give a call and inquire about various things. But during those days was physically going to people and meeting them. So that was one of the thing. I mean, it started like that. So when we actually go and meet people, it really makes a lot of difference. Still today, also I feel that even though things are very easy for us today, actually if we go and meet people, it makes a lot of difference. So yes, nowadays, of course, all the clients are not at the same location. Say some might be sitting in overseas, some might be sitting in different cities. So we have Zoom calls and all those things. But yes, during those days, I made a point to meet all of them instead of just sending letters. I mean, yes, sending letters was also introduction letters. I mean, that is something. Say, I would say it's something called as vintage thing. I mean, like sending introduction letters and posting so many letters to all the companies.
that was those days,
Yeah,
old
yeah,
mailers.
yeah, mailers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, actually, doing all those things during those times. So when you send 100 letters, yes, three to four of them will reply back, and maybe out of that, we keep on continuing, and one client will say have a will give a training. So I mean, yes, those days were there of struggle, but yes, things were good, people were good, uh, and yes, things went on very good. So I mean, I did not initially directly leave and leave my job and did this. So like I said, that I was working freelancing during those days. So I worked for 2.5 to 3 years. One, and like I said, that once it started to match my corporate salary, then I gave my resignation and put down my papers. So yes, it was struggle. Those 2.5 years was initial period. How to get started? That was the one of the biggest thing, because, like I said, that lack of channels and technology. So that was one of the thing. But yes, somehow managed. I had internet connection. I had a PC with God of grace of God. I mean, yeah, those things.
Entertainment.
So yes, it helped a lot. So yes, Google was also there at that time. So yes, finally managed to, I mean, solve a lot of problems with those things. So finding things online as well as offline. So it was a mixture of both of them. So struggle was getting to the clients and meeting people because of lack of technologies and resources available. I mean, resources were not available. So
People
that
should
was
be
the
like
biggest problem.
lucky to
Yeah.
have all of this, because one of
Yeah.
the reasons why I asked these questions is because you know I I barely started working from what 2017 types. By
Hmm.
that time we had everything. Wi-Fi, 4G, 5G also was on the way, and it was
Right.
because when you mentioned you started from 2006, I was really curious what could be. That was the era of dial-up internet. I remember in my schools.
I would still like to add something more. Even the era before that, I'm coming from 70s. So I mean, it was the time of black and white, and say like where we had nothing till everything today. So I mean, we did not have televisions. We did not have computers. Did not exist. I mean, people did not know what computers, PCs, desktop, laptops would be in future. Internet is out of question. So I mean, we just had radios, transistors, and that were also licensed. I mean, we had to pay license to government. So I mean, Ministry of Broadcasting, we had to pay 5 rupees per year, and everybody could not afford a radio as well. So I mean, that was the kind of era. We actually played with friends, no games and all these things, everything online, no WhatsApp. Today everything, we had physical contact, physical touch with all those things. So I'm coming from that place where we have seen nothing till everything in today 2024 21st
And
century,
yet
what we're
you are
talking about.
coaching people on digital marketing as well, right? So it's
Yes,
more about your program, though. Like who exactly you target. I mean, of course, you're targeting corporates, but what are the core training modules? Like what are the kind of trainings that you take them through? Because one would assume that some people in corporate they would already know marketing. Why would they need trainers? Because it's so common, right? It's on YouTube. But why would they need
right.
somebody? Where does your role come into picture? You know,
Right. So, I mean, when we talk about corporates, say starting with corporates, they do not require entire marketing training. They require a training on particular modules. So, like, I mean, when we are talking about last 2 years, uh, I had the most trainings of Google Analytics 4 because, say, we were migrating from Universal Analytics to Google Analytics 4. This was for the first time in the history of Google where Google had scrapped the whole analytic program, which was Google Analytics 3, that was Universal Analytics, and they started a new platform, GA4, where you have lots of opportunities and everything. So, this was for the first time. So, everybody wanted to know those trainings, and say
even
they
now,
had mentioned.
if I'm not wrong, even now, like a lot of people struggle with analytics. I remember because when you set up a website in GA back in 2022, not too long ago,
Yeah,
they would have both the options, the UA and the GA4 both, and now they have completely shifted to
yes.
GA4.
Right.
Yeah.
At that time, they were giving the options to migrate to the new version so that people will get a look and feel and get the experience hands on with GA4. So, for that reason, it was there. And then, once it had to sunset, then the migration process had to be started, getting your data from GA3 to GA4. So most of the corporate trainings are related to GA4, and even in today's date also, I have corporate trainings on GA4. Just in past 2 days, I'm in discussion with two of the companies where the training is only on GA4. So that also is hopefully to be finalized by end of this say coming week. So yeah, I mean GA4. But when we talk about, say, colleges or business schools, so I mean, they have a subject of marketing. They are studying MBA finance, MBA marketing. They have marketing into it, and now they have integrated digital marketing also into it. So yes, some modules, I would not say all the modules of digital marketing are integrated, but yes, some of the modules are integrated into for MBA students in business schools. And for colleges, yes, I mean, now almost all the colleges have started to integrate digital marketing, but not as a full-time course. So a normal MBA marketing also has digital marketing into it. So various modules are covered. But in digital marketing, if we talk about the normal colleges, so they are hiring external trainers, and they would be teaching digital marketing in a span of say 3 months or 2 months, whatever they have. But if I talk about universities, then they have actually integrated it into their semesters. One, if I talk about University of Chitkara, then yes, I was teaching semester one, semester two, and semester three, where they've integrated digital marketing. So I mean that project also got recently completed. So yes, I mean people have started to understand the importance, and they have got to know that yes, this has to be part of the original study, the academics. It has to be part of the academics and not just an extra courses or extra curriculum that we are doing. No, this has to be integral part of the academics. So yes, colleges are inviting, and uh, all corporates are also, of course, they have a different requirement, but yes, colleges and business schools, they have started to get digital marketing into their academics. So for that reason, yes, colleges have that kind of thing. Then talking about the individuals, so yes, individuals and small business owners, they have to learn complete digital marketing. So definitely, I would say that what are the things that you want to learn? I mean, what is your requirement? Why do you want to do digital marketing? Then they'll let us know that okay, this is our goal. So then maybe I might remove some of the modules, and
Mm.
maybe I might add some of the modules. So like that, customize course as per the requirement after understanding. So how we do the discovery call, and over here in UAbility, the same way. I mean, the basic understanding of what is their requirement, and then we customize the modules, and that is how the whole thing works. And if I talk about the modules that I cover in digital marketing, so I cover almost all the modules in digital marketing, wherein after doing the course there's no looking back, and my students cannot say that I do not know this, because 95% of the courses practical course, and only 5% is theoretical, where you need to understand things.
Mm.
So initially I cover the basics of marketing, then introduction to digital marketing, why digital marketing is important, then introduction to search engine optimization, on page optimization, off page optimization, then creating a website. So I have a training server, I've got a server where I create WordPress login credentials for them, and they get a license copy, because on WordPress.com they cannot install all the themes and plugins over there. So I configure their username and passwords on my server, and I give them, so they'd be doing it practically. So yes, a WordPress dynamic website development, and then implementing practical search engine optimization on the website which they are creating. So that is the website development is also covered. Then comes social media marketing. So in social media marketing, if we have to talk about social media marketing, then people might say, if I ask that, okay, how many social media marketing are there in India, then people might say that, okay, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. After that, if they have to say, then they'll have to think. They have to put a little stress on their mind. But
Mm.
actually, if we see, there are lakhs and lakhs of social media websites, and they are also doing good, but they
Very
might
niche
not be
kind of.
used. Yes, right. So they might be used in other countries, but not famous in India. So I might give one example, like Daily Motion is there, Rumble is there. They are alternative to YouTube's, but people are not aware about these platforms. They are even better than YouTube, wherein they don't have any minimum criteria and threshold for monetization. I mean, you can start monetizing from day one, but
Mm.
people do not know all these things. So I mean, I teach them everything.
Nice.
So apart from these five platforms which people know, I teach them various top 50 social media platforms and how to use them, and how you can leverage those platforms for your business or your career, and to grow your business. So that is one of the thing in social media marketing. Then along with that, we have search engine marketing, that's Google ads, social media ads, so LinkedIn ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all those ads we have. So, I mean, there are various ads in mobile marketing also. There are lots of platforms where we have ads. So we cover some of them, which are most important and used by people. So they are the things. Then we have other modules like email marketing and affiliate marketing,
Mm.
mobile marketing, proximity marketing. So like this, there are various modules we have. So I mean, we talk about proximity marketing. I mean, no one even knows in India that what is proximity marketing. They might know, okay, this is proximity. Proximity is a bit distance that we might talk about, but no institute in India is teaching proximity marketing, which I'm teaching from last 4 years.
Mm. Fantastic.
So like this, there has to be something innovative. If you teach something which no one else is teaching, then yes, you can get credibility for that. So that is what. And the same, I mean, majority of the institutes are following my table of content, where I have the whole 21 pages of TOC just for the basic course of digital marketing.
What are you saying? 21 pages of, it's like a
Yes,
PhD
yes.
thesis. Like,
Yes.
completely.
So, I mean, this is just a basic course. I have four courses in digital marketing. So,
Mm,
that is the basic course. Then the second one is diploma in digital marketing. Then this bachelor's in digital marketing and master's in applied digital marketing. So, these are the 4 pages. So, if you talk about all 4 pages, I mean, yes, the more modules are there, more tools are there, and now we have started to integrate the artificial intelligence tools also into digital marketing. So, which I mean, it's very easy for us to use. I mean, it can be used for creating content or creating reels or creating videos and lots of content generation ideas. A lot of things. I mean, the things which was taking approximately 3 to 4 hours of work before AI existed, today we are doing the same thing in 5 to 10 minutes. So I
mm.
mean that has helped a lot. So those tools are really very important. So I mean I can create 100 reels in just 10 minutes. So that is what AI is all about. So like this we do. I mean in uh, see. I mean how do I get to know that what is required and what is not required? I like to tell you a very interesting thing which usually people might not know or they might not even think of. I do two things. The first thing is for students. So I go into various digital marketing institutes and I say that I want to do digital marketing. So I get to know what they are going to teach and what they have in their syllabus. And then I attend a demo training. So every institute provides a demo lecture. So for something around 30 to 45 minutes, they provide. And then we have to decide, okay, so if we like, we join. So this is the normal procedure. So this is how I go and go to various institutes in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, whenever I have time, and I do the same thing for all the institute. So I get to know that what they are teaching which I am not teaching, so I can integrate those things into my course. So like this, say 21 pages have come like this. So, and of course, everyday research, I spend approximately 2 hours in self study for myself because
Every
digital
day, even
marketing is
now.
something, yeah, every day. I mean, whatever is my schedule. I mean, if I talk about lockdown, I was training 18 hours a day. I mean, it means that 9 lectures in a day. Each session is of 2 hours. So, speaking 18 hours continuously, I hardly used to get time for lunch and dinner. But whatever is my schedule, I spend 2 hours in self learning because see, digital marketing is something that what we are using today after 2 months that will be old. So
Exactly.
I have to keep myself updated, and if I keep myself updated, then only it is possible for me to give the latest updates to my students. So this is the first thing. The second thing I do is I schedule interviews for myself in various companies, so I get to know that what are their questions, what are the salary range, so that I can tell my students that for this type of jobs, this is the type of
Nice.
questions you might get, and this is what type of salary you can expect.
Mm.
So this is what I do. So I apply for various different roles. So it can be for a digital marketing freelancer or digital marketing intern or digital marketing executive or social media analyst or Google analyst or say search engine optimization specialist. So like this, I schedule for different training roles. I schedule myself and I give interviews myself, so that I can tell my students that yes, this is it. This is what you can expect.
So my question here is, I mean, this is really interesting. You have like gone deep into this subject that it just shows that you just like this conversation just clarifies this. What's your client generation process for this business? Like you're
So
getting students,
currently,
you're getting people, you're getting
right.
corporates. Like I got to know the corporate part, which is like you have vendors and everything.
Hmm.
What about this? How
Yeah.
do these people come?
So if I talk about LinkedIn, then in Navi Mumbai, my LinkedIn profile is ranking at the top for digital marketing trainer and digital marketing courses. So 80% of my business comes from LinkedIn and 20% comes from other places like Google local business profile and Facebook, Instagrams. On some occasions, I even do ads. So, I mean, I rarely do ads, but yes, on occasions and festivals, I do ads. So, right now, the latest offer for 15th August is since we are celebrating 77th Independence Day, I'm giving 77% off on my courses, uh, and the course will be starting from 16th of August.
Hmm. Fantastic. So, so this being said, so now that you're here, what was the primary reason behind joining UAbility specifically?
Okay. So, I mean, when we are talking about getting leads and say getting clients, say digital marketing is not something where we get things every day. And being a one person, say I do not, I mean, for the sake of company, for saving taxes and all those things, I have a company, I have a LLP registered, but say I don't have a team, so I cannot say that I will be getting clients continuously. There
Mm,
are ups and downs. I'm a corporate trainer, so some days I have, some days I don't have. So maybe in a year, 2 to 3 months are slack. But in between, something like, I mean, there was a slack which was extended. So sometimes it happens like this, and so I mean, most of the things I was attracted by the ads, the ad which I saw on Instagram, which your ad, I mean, UAbility ad which I saw on Instagram, that attracted me. I mean, there was no specific reason that, okay, just because of Slack, I am coming over here. But yes, I mean, the most important thing was that, okay, I am generating X amount currently, and with this, I can 10x my revenues, and I mean there's a money back guarantee as well. So I mean I thought that, okay, let me give it a try. However, of course, initially it was after attending the discovery call and sales call. I mean, it was actually speaking, it was out of my budget. So then I had to take a loan. But yes, I was convinced uh, from the call that, okay, this is going to help me. So
mm,
till date, I hadn't taken any such a big risk. I mean, spending 2 lakh rupees on a program, or say, I mean, whatever amount that we are spending on a program. So I mean, I had done various, I mean, seeing YouTube and various other websites. I had taken various programs ranging from 2000 to 10,000, but not so many big. Like, I mean, I have also taken this Gopal Krishnan is there, then Raj Shekhar is there, Siddharth Raj Shekhar. I mean, I have taken their courses as well. So, I mean, yeah, I've taken those levels of courses, but yes, I mean, this was something big for me for the first time. But I thought that, okay, I mean, if you have to grow 10x, then let's give it a try. And any which ways, there is a money back guarantee, so why worry? So then I gave it a try, and then I joined UAbility, and I was allotted. Jeet was my mentor, and yeah, I mean, currently he is also there.
how was
So
the experience working with G? G maintains some
I
corporate.
mean, mind blowing. I mean, the way he simplifies things. I mean, it's just out of this world. I mean, till date, no one has explained such things in such a simplified way. I mean, he will explain a lot of complex things, but in a so easy way that anybody can understand how things are going to be. And sometimes also he will do some work for me as well, that, okay, he will tell me that, okay, since you are busy, I have done this much work for you, so this will save your time and it will help you to grow faster. So yeah, I mean, he has really done a lot of things, and I really owe him a lot.
What are the couple of key changes that you have implemented in the business after joining us, if I have to ask one last one?
So yes, I mean, I have referred to the videos in the UAbility website, and I've almost seen all the videos, because say whenever I'm traveling in my free time, I don't sit idle. Like I said that I keep on investing on my site. learning new things every day. So for me, this was a new thing. So started to see all the videos. I mean, after if you have invested so much of amount, you have to take things seriously.
Yes, of course.
I mean, so
So you
even
mean to
though
say you still have to do hard work after paying a lot of money?
no, 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 no. It's not like that. But I mean, see, uh, when a person is say, I mean, see, it's the value of it's value of money, not the thing. See, if I give even whatever amount which I am giving free today, so I say that okay, I'm giving 77% free discount on my course today. I mean, people are seeing the value. People are not seeing what they are going to get. So, I mean, if you give something absolutely free of cost, people will not value. So, this is what I mean to say that when you are spending so much of amount, I mean, whatever you have received, you will definitely utilize and you want to utilize everything. So, start from the week zero, the basic lectures till the end. I have seen all the videos. Even if I'm traveling in bus or train, I would be seeing those videos in my mobile device. So like this, if I talk about what main thing which has helped me is say creating the lead generation. The outbound part of the training was really excellent, especially the LinkedIn part and social media part. That all things. So that has helped me a lot because, like I said, that LinkedIn is giving me 80% of the business. So now, if I feel that okay, this is something more better than what I am already doing, then this can do miracles. So yes, it actually did. So I mean, previously I was generating around 35 to 40,000 a month, and say most of the businesses because see over here, I don't say that it is exactly 35,000 because in training. We get payment after the course is completed, and the course might go on for say 1.5 more to 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, like that. The courses will take that much time. So sometimes we get everything once the course is completed. I might get a lakh of rupees, but on an average, if I calculate, it is 35,000 to 40,000 a month. So now there were many things, usage of various tools. Specifically, if I would say, there are so many tools which were provided in this course which actually I did not heard about. Even being into digital marketing, okay, I knew that there were tools available, and I mean, actually, I was focusing more on the AI part instead of the actual using on the core tools which were easily available. So I mean, say like lead generation tools were available and sending emails. So I mean, of course, I keep on sending emails. I have a subscription base of 3,20,000 subscribers on my website. So I keep on sending them mails. So yeah, I mean, the most important part was the outbound part of the course where I learned a lot of tools and technology, which I mean, I it really helped me to use the things more efficiently. I mean, I was already using LinkedIn, but I mean, this helped me to use it more efficiently. That's what I keep telling my students that you all are using Facebook and Instagram. But if you enroll into this course, you will get to know get to learn more efficiently. So use it more efficiently. So I mean, and this is what has happened with me. So it was like train the trainer. So you have trained the trainer.
That's fantastic. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for that, Hideshi. And before ending this show, like I want to know, like, see the journey that you have gone through. A lot of people would have gone through the same journey as well, and at least some people would be thinking about going through that same journey. What
Yes.
words of wisdom or inspiration do you want to share before we end this?
I would just say that whatever you are doing, uh, I would suggest that you should always follow your passion. I mean, if I wouldn't have followed my passion, I would still be working in the same corporate company, say 9 hours a day and weekends off and enjoying with my family. But if you follow the passion, then yes, I mean, you can achieve your bigger goals. But just following passion blindly, I would not say that as well, because you need to study the viability of what you want to do, study the viability of the passion that you want to pursue. So that is more important. The feasibility study has to be done on what exactly you want to do. So yes, but at the end, I would still say that follow your passion, because if you love what you do, then it will give you more enjoyment, a feeling of satisfaction, and it will take you to places. But if you do something just for the sake of doing it, then I mean, you don't enjoy life. You have boring times, Monday blues. That's all you face. I mean, Mondays will feel like monster Mondays. So yeah, I mean, there are lots of things that happen. So I would say that, I mean, do whatever you like, but say, I mean, just do something wherein you get the enjoyment and satisfaction. Then it's really a good time that is going to come.
Exactly, exactly. Thank you very much for sharing your wisdom, Hiteshi. That was a lot of experience and a lot of fun talking to you. And I
Thank
wish
you.
you keep growing in this business space and all the best for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Jen.